When using Magic Inspector to test your web application or your website, it's important to know that we provide two models, the Vision model and the DOM model. As its name indicates, the DOM model is based on the HTML structure of the page. When you're describing an element to interact with using the DOM model, we'll send a serialized version of the DOM to our AI, and the AI will be able to find the matching elements based on their text, attributes, or placeholders, for example. The DOM model is the default model we use when you write a test on Magic Inspector and will cover 80 to 90% of use cases. Although the DOM model understands the HTML structure of the page, it doesn't know anything about the visual characteristics of elements on the page, such as their position, their shape, or even their color. So when you want to describe an element you want to interact with using visual properties, you want to consider using the AI Vision model. Let's say I would like to click on this category, which is represented by a cheese picture. So if I want to say something like click on the cheese picture in the En ce moment section, it will be hard for the DOM model to understand my request. Although it will be a piece of cake for the Vision model. Let's add a click element instruction and describe our element we want to click on as follows. The cheese picture in the En ce moment section. And we'll use the Vision model. Let's resume our test. As you can see, the AI found the element and will now click on it. We're now on the product list page. Here, we could use the Vision model, for example, to ask to click on the first element, starting from the right side of the screen. But if I want to click on an element in particular based on the product name, for example, this element, the DOM model may be working fine since the product name is represented in the HTML structure of the page. So here I added a click element action and I just described the product name I wanted to click on. And this time I will use the DOM model. Let's run the test, and as you can see, the AI found the right product. And here is my cheese page. As a quick recap, you can choose between two models on most Magic Inspector actions. You can use the DOM model, which uses a serialized version of the HTML representation of the page to find elements. This model works fine for 80 to 90% of the use cases, especially when it's easy to locate an element based on their text, HTML attributes, placeholders, and things like that. However, the DOM model has no clue about the visual representation of the page and the element, such as their position, shape, colors, and so on. For those use cases and when you want to locate an element based on the shape, the color, or a picture, you may want to use the Vision model, which is represented by this eye icon. That's everything for today. I hope the difference between the Vision and the DOM model is clear enough, and I wish you a good rest of your day. I see you soon on magicinspector.com.